In this video, I'll share the lessons I've learned through creating more than 3,000 videos for companies all over the world, and what really separates the best videos from the rest. So stay tuned. Hey, this is Matt, and welcome back to the channel. Over the past decade, my company Wyzowl has become one of the world's leading creators of animated explainer videos. We've created over 3,000 videos for more than 1,500 clients in 40 countries worldwide, and they're all designed to help them reach an audience or explain their products, services, and ideas. As you might expect, this experience has taught us lots of lessons about what works and, sadly, sometimes what doesn't. So, while no two videos are exactly the same, I wanted to lay out what I believe are the characteristics of every great marketing video. So let's do it. My first point to touch on is video length. Now, different rules apply for how long your video can actually be. For example, if you've got a captive audience, like a team training session, your video can be much longer than if you're doing, say, like an ad campaign. But the quickest route to failure, regardless of what video type you make, is failing to ask the question, how long will my audience actually pay attention to this? Now, we all know that people have short attention spans these days, but you can extend this by making sure the video is interesting, dynamic, and stay in the audience's shoes all the way through. So constantly ask yourself, is this concise enough? Could it be shorter? And just be brutal. Isolate your main point, the light bulb moment, and just get to it as quickly as you can. And at that point, it's job done.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.
Next up, let's touch on the hook. This is the first few seconds of the video and its ability to grab your audience's attention and keep them interested in what you've got to say. Again, this is particularly important for interruptive videos like pre-roll ads, but it applies to all marketing videos because, as we all know, first impressions count. To make the most of every view, why not try this approach? Try working out the most important thing you want the end user to take away from the video and just say that right at the very start to get them hooked. Then once you've got their attention, you have the whole rest of the video to make other points and explain further. Next, let's talk about pacing. Pacing is really important. Slow videos often feel boring, whereas fast videos can feel rushed and overwhelming. You want your video to move at the right pace to keep your audience engaged, but you also need to make sure you give them a chance to fully digest the message. And good news is, I actually have a rule for this. A well-paced professional voiceover should run at around 135 words a minute. After creating thousands of videos, this is just where I find the sweet spot lies. Next up, a word about style. Video is one big label for literally dozens of different styles of video, from live action videos like this one to screen recorded videos through to animated videos, interactive videos, and beyond. All of these videos have their strengths and weaknesses, but branding is key here. You need to do some research into your competitors and see what videos they've created, then create videos that stand out in the market. You want them to look different, feel different, and sound different. And this is just how you'll get attention in your market. Okay, let's talk about the call to action. This is essentially a signpost at the end of the video telling your audience what to do next. We've already touched on how you can't include every detail in your video. Call to action lets you direct the viewer towards the next step in their journey to find out more. This could be a website, a free trial, a demo, another video. It's really up to you. Whatever it is, just make sure you capitalize on the interest you've built by getting that viewer to the end of your video and tell them exactly what you want them to do next. And finally, I want to make a broad point about strategy. One video is a great investment, and there are super versatile videos that cover loads of different bases and give you a great return on investment. But the best videos are always part of a diverse, dynamic set. This means you can hit your audience with different messages, punchy, short and sweet ads, all without being repetitive. And when you have your audience interested and into your sales cycle, different types of videos can support that. So product demos, tutorials, customer testimonials, etc. The more ways you use video, the more ways you can win. So those are my top tips and lessons from creating more than 3,000 videos. To recap, don't be boring, stand out, respect your audience's attention span, get to the point, choose the right hook, choose the right style, be explicit in the action you want the viewer to take, and use different types of videos to support all parts of your sales cycle and customer journey. If you like this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for new videos each and every week.